had a very unexpected emotional reaction to Big Brother last night. I was just sitting watching it, minding my own business, and the next thing I just started crying. I was like, oh no. Big Brother UK Day 3, and all the housemates are waking up together in the main house. And I must say, I wish that some of them had spent more time in storage, because I realise that Big Brother's trying to be a bit more evil this year, but he's never going to be on par with Big Brother Australia if he keeps letting people out of storage so easily. Ali was in the diary room having a wee cry because she says she felt a bit overwhelmed, and now all the boys are together, she sees like more lad behaviour. Listen, if you know me and you've watched my videos before, you will know that one thing that I detest is lads and lad mentality. I cannot take it. It drives me insane. So she's going into the diary room and she's just like taking a couple of minutes just to have a break and like centre her energy. One thing that I was quite surprised about though is that when she was talking about who she was getting on with in the house and who she really liked, she said that she really liked Lily. And I was like, Lily is just so much. If you're somebody who gets overwhelmed easily, then Lily is enough to just make you absolutely lose your mind. Nathan and Days were having their conversation about protesters, and I did agree with both sides of each argument. I do think that it's important for people to take a stand and protest, but I don't think that anybody should ever be able to block a road, even if they're planning it in advance. And she says, oh, we're in touch with the mate or whatever, and then we plan alternative ambulance routes. And he says, how can you plan a route for something if you don't know where it's going to be? And I hate to admit it, I do agree with him on that. Like, an ambulance should never have to take a different route because of protesters. Like, they should never be able to stop cars or stop people going to their work or getting on with their day-to-day lives, stop them taking their kids to school or whatever else. I just don't agree with it. However, I do agree with people protesting, and I think they should have a right to do it. But I hate to agree with anything he says because he's a complete dick. Well, we're on the topic of Nathan actually. I had somebody commenting in one of my other videos and saying that he's not posh, he's from somewhere in like the southwest of Scotland. But I live in Coatbridge, right, and this is not a posh area whatsoever. But there's still posh people who live here. It just really depends on the person and the family, I think. I don't think it really matters where you live exactly. Like, I know people from Aberdeen who are like the complete opposite of posh, but yet you get people there who are like posh as fuck. Days was saying that the boys are really bonding quickly and the girls are finding it more difficult to make a connection, and I feel like that's always the case. Like, I got on with men and women, but I'm kind of more standoffish towards some women because some of them are complete bitches, whereas men are just more simple and they're just willing to just get to know each other and have a laugh. Sarah was chatting about it Days and she was telling her that her mum or dad is the mayor of town and that she should come and visit, and they have like singers and all that come. And I don't know what it is. I still don't know what it is about Sarah. I can't take to her. And Lily was on the ground when she was talking, just like, and I'm like, I don't know, there's something about her, it gives me like bad energy. At the start of the show when Marcello was ranting, I was just like, stop. If I wanted to listen to shit music, I'd go onto YouTube and listen to it. I don't watch Big Brother to listen to people and their shit ranting. I can't stand it. Like, I actually can't stand them. And then when he was in the diary room and he was saying, I got on with women more, like women are beautiful, and I know he was trying to be nice, right? And he was like, oh, she's got a beautiful smile and I would like to lips her and blah blah blah. He's sitting there with handcuffs on as a bracelet. I was like, thank God I'm not his target audience because he gives me the actual heave. So now it's time to talk about Lily. Let me know in the comments what you think of Lily, because when she's in the diary room, she seems like a nice person and I think I actually like her. But then when she's in the house, I'm just like, oh my God, she's so annoying. And when she was talking about going to college and getting her student loan and gambling like $2,500, and then her mum banned her on the internet and now she only gets scratch cards on a Saturday. And I'm like, I know she's young, right? But she's still an adult. And at what point does your mum stop looking after you and tell you that you can only get a scratch card on a Saturday? It's actually bizarre to me, the way she acts. And then when Days and Nathan were talking about capitalism, she was like, oh, what's capitalism? And she didn't even know the word. And I thought, is she got something wrong with her? Like, if she has got something wrong with her, fine. But that is the only excuse for being that stupid. Like, I'm not the smartest person. But if somebody is really that thick, it's worrying. Like, how does she get through her day-to-day life without hurting herself? She also said that she went on Big Brother because it was her ex-boyfriend's favourite show. And when she first said it, I thought, oh, that's quite good revenge. I like going on your boyfriend's favourite show. But then I thought to myself, if I was her ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend and I was sitting watching that, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, she's your ex. I'd be like that, oh my god. You went out with her. You actually went out with, she is thick. And I just slag him. Do you know what I mean? People are only going to be slagging him because he went out with her and she's so stupid. And I'm not trying to be nasty or anything, but it's just so bad. So she went into the diary room and I was just sitting doing my skincare and I was like taking my mascara off and that. And she says, oh, I thought that people in the house wouldn't like me because I'm really annoying. And I was like, well, she's got that right. At least we're on the same page. But then when she says, I don't really have a lot of friends, and I just pure started greeting, I have got a thing about people that don't have any friends. Even my pals will say that I go about just collecting lost souls, and it's not even an intentional thing. Like, I've just got so many friends that have no other friends. The thought of somebody having nobody, because when I was growing up and even now, I've always had a lot of friends, and the thought of somebody like going home from school and just sitting in their room and like playing the computer and having nobody to invite over, nobody to go out with, nobody to go out for lunch with, anything, that is so sad to me, right? And then I end up like just befriending all these people that don't have anybody else. But even honestly, I think that I would struggle to be friends with Lily because she's just so annoying. Like, I'm an annoying person, but she just takes it to another extreme. I don't know, like, I do feel bad for her, but at the same time I kind of think, well, you're not going to have any friends when you just run around acting like a child all the time. Our mum was on the Late and Live show talking about how she had to phone into her work because she told her work that she'd be back next week, but now she's not going to get evicted. But surely to God you'd think that her boss would know that she was going on Big Brother and they're watching her. The Late and Live show were giving you a sneak peek of this week's shopping task, and it's like an all-inclusive holiday, so half of the housemates are guests and half are staff. So Emma and Nathan are guests and they were sitting and they're like, oh, we should start a bit of tomfoolery, a bit of buffoonery, right? Like, to get drama in the house. But I like to watch real drama. I don't like to watch people just act like idiots, and it's really put me off Emma now. Like, they're just going to start winding people up. And how would they feel if they were the ones working? Do you know what I mean? That's what gets me. See, when they just wind people up deliberately, I can't be bothered with it. And Emma's like an older woman, right? She's like 52. And they're like, oh, it's going to be funny to just wind them up. And that's not what Big Brother's about to me. Like, I like people having fights, but I like them having fights about real stuff. So then you see Ryan, and he's reporting Sarah, and he's saying, oh, she kicked a ball at me, or like she says she was going to spit in my coffee or whatever. And Sarah was like, oh no, I'm taking this really seriously, And I don't know if she was getting really upset or if she was just kidding on, but I'd have been straight into Big Brother. I'd have been like, Big Brother, you're HR, right? This is an all-inclusive holiday. There's going to be cameras everywhere. I want him banned as a guest for this hotel, and then he would end up having to work there. You would not be fucking with me, Ryan. No, nobody would be telling lies about me. I'd be straight on to Big Brother HR. Let me know what you thought of last night's episode and if your opinion's changed on anybody. And I do actually kind of feel sorry for Lily, and I do like her a wee bit more, but she's still annoying and he's still an absolute dick. But I'll see you again tonight. Bye!